What's up, fam? This is gonna be fire. Me and Jacoby going on a ghost hunt. There's the Capitol, and we are parked down there on what street?
It's creepy. There's
It's
no one
creepy.
here.
We're early. We're at the statue. We're supposed to meet our ghost tour person here in a couple minutes. Hopefully they show up. It is a little creepy out here by ourselves.
There was a guy going,
There was a person free of a home that was being really noisy over here. So Jacoby has the EMF tool that we rented, and it's going nuts. So is the red, does that mean?
That means that there's a lot of EMF activity, so
That's awesome. This is our awesome guy.
up there. And that was started out as gold, but then they had to change it to copper because people would climb up there and they would flake off the gold leaf and they would steal it.
No way.
So, but the copper turned black, so they had to change it back to gold. Now, so I don't know if the security is any better or what it is.
That's wild.
But so the first ghost was the ghost of an old miner that had climbed up there to flake off the gold leaf.
Really?
And so he's been seen up there in those windows.
That's crazy. Like at nighttime?
At nighttime, yeah.
Wow.
Doing it.
Right.
And the people here, they're not super friendly. They don't always want to tell me because I usually ask the people, like, do you have any going out? They would party here. They would hang out with their girlfriends. You know, they would just be bad boys. So they would come over here. And the main haunting is in room 111.
Ooh.
So one of the big time Congress people, they would sneak in the tunnels underneath. And he would come, and he had he was married, but he had his girlfriend in room 111. And so they're hanging out, they're partying. He's telling her, just stick with me. I'm leaving my wife, blah, blah, blah. So then one night they're hanging out, and his wife comes. And she's like, you got to pick between me and her. So he's like, hey, I got to go with my wife and my kids and my mansion. You know, he had a mansion over in Cap Hill.
Yeah.
So he leaves the girl there, and she's heartbroken.
Oh no, I know
know.
where this is going.
Yeah, and so she ends up dying in the room, unfortunately. And now fast forward into the 90s, a guy lives in room 111, just some random guy, and he's out, he's hanging out, he's partying in Cap Hill a little bit. He comes home, trying to go to sleep, and he hears a woman crying.
Oh.
He's like, what is that? So he looks, and he looks up, and there's an apparition of the woman floating over his bed. So he freaks out. And he's like, oh my gosh. So then the ghost drifts over into the bathroom. He goes in the bathroom, there's nothing there. But then when he goes in the morning, there are blood stains on the bathtub.
Stop.
Yeah. You know who Molly Brown is?
You remember Titanic?
oh,
Yeah.
And she moved out to Colorado when she was a teenager. And she actually moved to Leadville. Do you know where that is? Like, mountain town, Leadville.
Yeah.
It's like an hour and a half west of here. So she actually moved to Leadville. She met her husband, JJ. And JJ works for the mining company. A lot of these mansions and rich things that you see down here were like the turn of the century, 1900, early 1890s. They were people who had made it money in mining in the mountains. So she moves out here. She meets her husband, JJ, and he's a really smart guy. And he invents a new way to mine silver. So they're getting richer and richer. And she's like, JJ, like, I'm kind of over the mountains. I want to move down to the city. I want to party and hang out with the fancy city people. So as they move down here, so they move into this house. So they didn't actually build it. So again, they put it up during October, and I have been giving tours every night. And then someone was in the crowd, because I was standing right there, and they're like, there's something in the window, and I look. It really goes off right here, and I've seen some really. But so this was built in the 1890s, and the guy who moved in, the guy who built it was a guy named Croak. And he built it, I don't know if he told the architect to make it look like a creepy haunted castle or what, but that's what it is. So he moved in and almost immediately moved out. He's like, there's something not right about this house. So he spent all the time building this beautiful home. Was like, I don't like it, I'm out of here. So he sold it to a guy, So he sold it to a guy named Patterson, who was like a big time congressman, and he owned the Rocky Mountain Times, which is
How would the dogs jump off the roof?
I don't know. They would go up. Maybe they would jump out the window. I'm not
What
really
the
sure
heck?
how they would get up there.
That's freaky.
I know. Isn't that weird? It was like 3 different dogs.
What?
Yeah. So they say maybe there's a mean cat ghost. So it is a weird one. And I don't know about the car. People always ask me, have I been down in the tunnels? I haven't. I'm trying to get down there.
Yeah.
or do I know about the car? I don't know about the car. What I do know is, so all the ones that we've been to, they're like stuff. They're apartments, they're museums, they're, you know.
Right.
This one right now, it's vacant. There's nothing in there.
Okay.
I've read that they're making it into apartments, and you can see if we go over here, like you can look and see there's like half the staircase. You can see the creepy doll on the staircase.
Oh wow.
And then see how it's like half the staircase, and then if you look up there, there's like some weird stair stuff going on.
Yeah.
So it looks like they're doing
Half
something in
a
there.
staircase.
Yeah,
That's
I don't.
odd.
I don't know.
Like literally chopped in half.
Yes. Because we've looked it up on the tour, and they're like, oh, they're turning it into apartments. But I've been doing this for a year now, and I've never seen, someone goes in and out because the lights are on.
Yeah.
Like during Halloween, they'll kind of put some stuff, but I've never seen anyone doing any construction. So I don't know what's going on in there. But this was the home of a battlefield surgeon, Dr. Whitehead. So this is called the Peabody Whitehead Mansion.
Okay.
So Dr. Whitehead built the house, and he was like doing surgery on all the famous people, and he actually was doing surgery on Stonewall Jackson, and Stonewall Jackson died while he was giving him surgery.
Oh no.
So Dr. Whitehead was like always very psychologically, not necessarily haunted by ghosts, but like, you know, he felt bad for the people that, you know, he didn't pull through the surgery. So he was kind of a dark guy, and they say some of that energy is in the house. But then the next guy was a former governor of Colorado, and he was this greedy guy, and so he was the governor when a lot of the miners, again, I told you, a lot of this money is mining, when the miners were like starting to strike and stuff, so he would send the militia up to stop the strike. So he was just like a bad guy.
Oh wow.
And so again, this is another good example of like bad for business. This one even especially because now there's nothing in there.
Yeah.
But it was like a bar, a restaurant, and a nightclub. So it was 3 different things throughout the years. And here, come right here with it. Oh, see. Because they say, so that the ghost hunters,
There it
did you ever watch the show Ghost Hunters?
Yes.
Yeah, so the ghost hunters came here in 2012 and did an episode, Peabody Whitehead Mansion. And they did a seance, and they said that there's a body right here at the city of Denver. Yeah, okay, see, there you go.
That's
And the city of Denver won't dig it up. But yeah, so like when it was a bar and nightclub, like the kitchen staff, they would always get pushed. Again, like when ghosts are mean, they push and they scratch, and these ghosts would pour drinks on the people. And someone told me, and so I was doing this in front of a group, and someone's like, oh yeah, when kitchen staff is haunted, they always pour drinks on them. I'm like, oh, okay, I did not know that, but yeah, so there's always a lot of drinks getting poured on. And another really weird face I've seen is in those 2 windows up there. Take some pics of those windows. Yeah, yeah, like I said, I definitely feel spooky, chill vibes here. That's the body of a woman, right? And there's, you know, all that weird art there and everything, like on top. That's what I mean. There's just like, it's just got spooky vibes. And this is actually where the law firm that lobbied to get marijuana legalized worked out of this mansion. So the whole cultural shift happened right here. So it's just like a really cool.
Oh. I just saw someone run across there.
You saw someone what?
Like run across inside there. You guys didn't see that? Like they must have had a white shirt on. Oh, there's no light in there though. That's odd.
Did you just see a ghost?